Welcome to Warbird Rides of America, where our business is introducing you to the sights, sounds, and feels of what it was like to be in the cockpit of a Second World War fighter. The aircraft you're going to be flying in was built by North American Aircraft in 1944. It's the North American AT-6 Texan, as the Air Force called it, but the Navy called it the SNJ. North American also went on to build such famous aircraft as the B-25 Mitchell bomber, flown by the famous Jimmy Doolittle, also the P-51 Mustang, and even today North American still makes the B-1B bomber. This particular aircraft was built in 1944 and delivered to the Navy as an advanced trainer, used for gunnery training, instrument training, and bomber training. The aircraft is powered by a 9-cylinder Pratt & Whitney radial engine, supercharged to 600 horsepower for takeoff. It has a fully retractable landing gear, dual controls, which will allow you, the passenger in the front, to fly the aircraft along with the instructor. Our aircraft are maintained to the highest FAA standards by highly experienced and qualified personnel. The aircraft are completely torn down and inspected every 100 hours and annually, as required by federal regulations. All aircraft come completely equipped with fully instrumented front cockpits and rear cockpits also. Passengers will be riding in the front cockpit pilot station. Instructor will be flying from the rear. Over 15,000 of these aircraft were produced during the Second World War and up to 1953. They were used by the United States Air Force up until 1958, and as late as 1993 by the South African Air Force. Virtually everybody who flew during the Second World War flew the North American Texan at one time. The airplane was called the Pilot Maker because that's what it did best. This picture is taken from our onboard video system, which has 2 cameras. This view is from the tail camera aimed forward. There's also an additional camera on the front glare shield aimed towards the rear. During your flight, you'll have the opportunity to fly aerobatics. The maneuver shown here is the loop. During this maneuver, you'll experience up to 4 Gs of load on your body. Additional maneuvers that we can perform are aileron rolls, barrel rolls, immelman turns, and Cuban 8s. We'll do more or less depending on what you want. All maneuvers are done in a safe manner from a safe altitude, and you'll be wearing parachutes. During the flight, your instructor will encourage you to fly the aircraft as much as you'd like, including during the aerobatics. The aileron rolls that you're observing now are really quite easy to do and don't produce much of a load on your body, just about 1.5 Gs. A G is a gravity, and the force of one gravity is what everybody experiences sitting in your easy chair. At 2 Gs, your body would weigh twice as much. And this maneuver pictured here is a barrel roll, and you'll experience about 2 Gs on a barrel roll. Nothing like a big smile at the end of flight.